I'd say two things, but number one, because this is one of our biggest pillars for gameplay this year, it's going to be defense. And I think that's going to be just perimeter defense, body.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just hello and thanks for joining us, folks. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin.
Special talent indeed. David, thank you. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. They've got Gallinari, Booker out there with Derek White. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Cousins in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Suns, they've got Simmons. Toppin is out there with Marjanovic. Then it's Williams. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. Cousins, no good. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Williams, that's good. You know, at this point of the year, what's the main thing Brand, a head coach, has to do to keep his team focused for the second half of the season?
I think at this point, the foundation that you've laid should be there. So now what you try to do is schematically, maybe you go through some different defensive coverages. You try some different combinations of players to make sure that guys can make that adaptability quick enough that if that becomes part of a playoff scheme, you're ready for it.
Simmons passes to Harris. Marjanovic with it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Booker outside. Inside, here's Cousins. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Cousins has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, this is why the teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on his ability to find the open teammate.
Williams against Booker. Takes a shot at the elbow. The Bobcats pull it in. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season. Williams with the block. And he recovers it. And Booker kicks to White. The pass to Cousins. Just 5 on the clock. Booker with no one around drills it from outside.
Booker knows he's got the ultimate green light, and right now exploring the three-point line.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari has proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal. And his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary. All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
Simmons against White. Pass to Cousins. Booker looking around. And the Bobcats another 3.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Suns trail by 6. Outside, Simmons. Outside, Williams. 50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Basket counts.
Lou Williams is so patient about getting to spots on the floor where he knows he can score from. He becomes a master of the mid-range.
Now here's White. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Cousins, the pass to Washington. Gallinari outside. Booker trying to free himself up. The rebound by Marjanovic.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Williams against Booker. From about 16. And the shot is long.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Bobcats lead by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Bobcats' performance here, boys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter, we've got Booker. Gallinari is out there with P.J. Washington. Then there's Derek White, and it's Cousins in at the 5 down low. Passes it to Williams.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Here's Booker. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Booker's got the lead up to 8 now for Charlotte.
That is a fearless take right there from Devin Booker. The defense bodies him up, but excellent there, finishing off the drive.
Pass to Marjanovic. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Cousins. Booker the pass to Cousins. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And I know they don't really want him to walk in there, but there's got to be some resistance on Cousins when he gets positioned that deep.
And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
A combination of size and speed of Tobias Harris. When he gets going, hard to stop.
A 3-time Sixth Man of the Year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son 6 in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we can start to chisel out the sixth men of the year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration for that monument.
Now the pass to Harris. We've got 1:23 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
And so White will bring it up for Charlotte. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Gallinari outside. Charlotte moving it around. For 3, Booker, and another 3 for Charlotte.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Williams passes to Harris. The kick out to Williams. The putback. Pass to Toppin. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Last game for the Bobcats. They picked up the W against Seattle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
For Charlotte, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Simmons dishes to Williams. Marjanovic down low. Cousins is there. A second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Both shots good from the stripe. Charlotte leading by 12. Now Booker is coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
Well, Cousins with his height is able to get up there and jam that one down. Just get the ball deep to him on the inside and pretty much he'll take care of the rest.
There's Williams with the three, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark. And so it's Charlotte with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Taking a look at Charlotte. Kenny, give us your take.
Simply a special scorer. Look.
And that.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Toppin is out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Harris. Then it's Williams. And it's Simmons in at the one spot. Marjanovic, no good. Bobcats leading by 14. Shoots from 12. And it's Washington missing. And for the Suns, they're shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Harris up top, defended by Booker. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's a good sign.
Outside, White. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Toppin pulls it in.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Pass to Marjanovic. 6 to shoot. There's Williams with the three. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
The Suns have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. He throw good, Lou Williams. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters. Because now I think they're on to something. We could get that, you know. But in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. Harris kicks to Toppin. And stolen by White. And it's the Bobcats on the break for the finish. And then Washington with the dunk.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Rejected by Booker.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Washington finds White. Back to Washington. Good. Washington's got 4 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Gallinari against Harris. Pass to Marjanovic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Gallinari. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Suns trail by 18. Outside Williams, and the pass to Harris. 24 seconds left to play here in the third.
He's a good free throw shooter. Tobias Harris smartly looking to get in there and find some easy points from the line.
The Suns have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And Harris drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Booker against Williams. Pass to Cousins. A 3-ball. Phoenix grabs the miss. Marjanovic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Simmons inside the line. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Charlotte with a size. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Charlotte with it. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. Derek White is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Gallinari in at the 3, the small forward.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Cousins not a great foul shooter coming out of college, but with how many times he gets hacked and goes to the free throw line, he's become more and more consistent there.
Cousins against Marjanovic. And stolen by Cousins. Booker right side. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
Every time he gets going like this, somebody's going to talk about that 70-point game he had in Boston. It's not going to be me.
Back to Williams. Harris outside. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. 5 to shoot. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. High arcing shot, and it's Williams laying it in. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, it's pretty much unguardable there. You got to respect Lou Williams' ability to guide those floaters softly into the rim.
Gallinari outside. Passes it to Washington. No good. Shot missing. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Williams looking over the floor. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. .151 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Cousins. Another shot. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
And Brent, many players said shooting in the bubble was easier. What's your take on that?
Well, I appreciate you asking me the question, Kevin. I thought about that a lot as I was watching the playoffs last season, and I thought 2 things. One, familiar sight lines. You're going to the same gym to see the same rims over and over and over, and then maybe the extenuating circumstances of no crowd. So feeling like you're in an empty gym, one that you practice in, maybe that leads to more confidence. And we saw the numbers go up for a lot of guys, and we saw the scoring also go up. So maybe those two factors contributed to that.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Charlotte.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Devin Booker.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Chalk up 2 there.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Tries it from 9, and that one drops.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
3-pointer. A 3-pointer is right on target. 11 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Wanamaker looking over the floor. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's